Funky drivers. Bad hygiene is killing your ratings, and you don't even know it. It don't make no sense. Now, some of y'all ain't gonna like this video. And probably it's because I'm talking to your stinking ass. Now, let's get into it. So, it makes no sense. Plain and simple as that. There is not one excuse that a man or a woman can use to defend the reason that they funky. Now, when you go out there to drive, right, and you're picking up passengers, them people gonna smell you. You know what I mean? You musty. You know, your breath stinking. You know, you ain't washed your ass and your nuts or your ass and your pussy and I don't know when. You're smelling like shit, or either you're smelling like fish. You know what I'm saying? Them customers can smell that shit. You know what I mean? Especially bigger people. You know what I'm saying? You're really going to, because I mean, you know, you're already overweight. And then you're adding funk to that. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You know, look. Hygiene is a touchy topic across the board. Especially for men. You know, a funky man is the first one in a woman's face. A nigga with a person with their breath stinks, or they smell sour. They're the first ones in a woman's face when they see a woman that they're attracted to. You know? Then you have your females. A lot of y'all know that y'all know better than what y'all doing. You know? You jump in a pair of pants or a sweatshirt or sweatsuit or some leggings, and that funk is just oozing from up under that seat, all and saturating all inside of the vehicle. That's an unpleasant ride for the riders. You know? And it makes some of them have weak stomachs, and it'll make some of them sick to the stomach. Yeah, you know what I mean? Look, like I said, hygiene is a very touchy topic for women and men. But men really take offense to this. You know what I mean? Because they feel like that nobody don't got to tell them that they funky. But if you stink, some motherfuckers might not tell you, but I'm going to tell you. You're a funky motherfucker, and I'm going to tell you that. Now, I'm going to give y'all some tips, men and women, to help you. Look, I'm here to give you advice, give you tips, and information that you don't have, that I have. You understand? I'm not here to tear you down. So if you get offended by this video, then I'm talking directly to you. So a lot of people will just jump up out the bed, throw on some clothes, and get in the car and go out there and get to driving. That's a no-no. Man, it don't take you but 15 to 20 minutes to get yourself in order. At least, something to clean your face, brush your teeth, and hit your hot spots. Put some deodorant on and get out there. Cologne don't cover funk. Perfume don't cover funk. It makes it worse. You get what I'm saying? Big red chewing gum don't cover stinking breath. It makes it far worse than what it is. Spearmint, peppermint, all that stuff like that don't cover stinking breath. If you're having an issue with your mouth, you need to go to a dental hygienist and find out why you got that odor. Now, A lot of you all don't even know that your mouth stink because you're immune to that funk. But I'm pretty sure several people done told you, hey, man, that don't smell too good. Or girl, your breath stink. You know, a lot of people think when folks say that they're joking, but them people said that for a reason. Go to a dental hygienist and get your teeth fixed. You might got some rotten teeth in the back or something down up in your roots done gone bad. Let them people get in your mouth and clean you and get that shit out your mouth so your breath won't be stinking and all that shit like that. When it comes to taking the time to make sure that you're clean hygienically, like I said, if you don't have money, hey man, the Dollar Tree, Dollar General have hygiene products that can fit into your budget. Now you may have to try several of them, but it ain't gonna cost you but about $1 to $1.25 or $1.50 if you're going to the Dollar Tree. And Dollar General have some reasonable cleaning supplies. Try some of it to find what works for you. You understand? But it is just unacceptable on every level for a grown individual, male or female, to be driving or just period in life funky. Even people that are homeless go to bus stations and wash up, or they keep a gym membership and they'll go take a shower at the gym. You know that you're not that lazy, and it is a lot of lazy, big slow lackadaisical dudes and women the same that don't care about how they look or smell. And they have boyfriends, girlfriends, wives, and husbands. And the husbands in them is immune to that funk too. The wives is immune to that funk too. You know what I mean? It just makes no sense. Baby wipes is something that you can keep in your car. And some people, when they go use the restroom, they like to use baby wipes because it makes them feel cleaner until they can take a shower. Me, what I used to do is what I do now is I buy large quantities of baby wipes, flushable baby wipes, right? Unscented. And what I do is I put them in Ziploc bags. And every time I leave out to go to work or whatever I'm doing, I take a bag of those with me. So I put so many in each Ziploc bag. And I have them in the car, in whatever vehicle I'm driving. And whenever I need it, I just reach in my pocket and I use them. You understand? But you can go to the Dollar Tree and get body washes, soaps, even body washes that don't even have fragrance to them. For those of you with sensitive skin, you know, you can get Dove soap from the Dollar Tree, Yardley. They got all different types of oatmeal soaps and everything at the Dollar Tree that you can utilize because, see, perfume don't cover up funk. That's like that damn bullshit called Old Spice. All them body washes is heavily perfumed. They ain't doing nothing but covering up funk because you ain't even really cleaning good. You're not. You know what I'm saying? Men, we go and shit. You go in the bathroom and wipe your ass and jump up off the stool and go lay in the bed or go sit down on the couch. Man, it don't take you 10 minutes to get some baby wipes if you're out in public, or get you some soap and some water and wash your ass. And a lot of big folks can't even reach their ass good enough to wipe it. So you all know you all need to take the time and learn some type of a strategy to make sure that you clean. Because as men, when we get, a lot of men don't like the manscape down there because they think it's feminine. Them the most funky motherfuckers. Well, me, I shave my dick because the woman that I'm involved in, that's what they like. But I've been doing that. I started doing that in college. And that was many years ago. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to get you all to understand is if you manscape, for those of you that manscape, it makes you feel fresher. You won't sweat so bad down there. If you don't manscape, you still need to make sure that you're fresh down there. And you need to, because when you sweat, your butt cheeks and crack and all that stuff gets sweaty. Men are hairy. They got hair back there as well as they got hair in the front. If your ass ain't properly wiped, that shit is going to run down to your nuts. All that shit going to be funk in there. That's why bigger men smell sour. And I know y'all have smelled bigger guys that smell sour. Man, let me give you a little small story. I done been around some of the funkiest motherfuckers in the world. Big and small. As a person that played football for a very, very long time, boy, I done been around some of the funkiest motherfuckers in the world. 3 and 4 and 500 pounds. Little niggas that's about 160, 150. They don't wash their ass neither. So I know what funk smells like. Ain't nothing like locker room funk. You understand what I'm saying? So I know what funk is. Okay? And it's unacceptable. Now, a lot of people will put perfumes and colognes on to cover up. Men and women will put on colognes and perfumes up to cover up not washing. That just saturates the vehicle. And that would make the people, because the people smelling perfume on one end, and then when the wind hit another way, they're smelling funk. You know? A lot of people are funky, go to work funky, and the car's dirty. And the car has a smell to it. You got a lot of drivers that smoke in the car on brakes. That puts an odor in the car. You got a lot of people that eat funky ass foods in the car. African foods. Or what that shit is called, when they pick up with the bread and the stinking ass food. Whatever it is, put it in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. People eating Chinese food and stinking ass food, and the people get up in there smelling shit and they be like, oh, that shit stinks. You know what I mean? I mean, look, the Dollar Tree have air fresheners. Dollar General have air spray fresheners, something that does not oversaturate the car, because sometimes if you have too much deodorizer in the car, it'll make the riders sick too, right? You know, it's a lot of things that can be funky inside the car, but the person, the human, this is unacceptable. I needed to have this talk with y'all today, and I'm going to continue to have this talk because I'm trying to get you all to understand, man, that this is not personal. I'm telling you this because I love you. There's no need for you to be that much in a rush to get out here and drive. Girl, go in there and take your shower and hit your hot spot. Man, get up in that motherfucker and get up in there and take your shower and hit your hot spot, man. If you can't wipe your ass good, get you some hot water and a rag. Sit down on the stool and clean down there, man. Clean your nutsack and all that stuff. Don't go out there smelling mustard and all that stuff like that, man. If the man deodorant ain't working for you, if it's because most men's deodorants are alcohol based, Then they got this bullshit that they come out there that don't got no smell to it that's supposed to keep you fresh for all these many hours and shit. Find you some of that. But them alcohol-based deodorants and all that stuff don't work for you, man. Go and get you some women's degree. Something like a mild powdery, fresh or something. Man, you ain't had to kick it under the arm. Take it and just hit yourself. It don't make you no motherfucking punk because you wearing woman deodorant. Yeah, I've been got rid of wearing men deodorant because it's full of alcohol. It ain't no good. So I use women's powder fresh Dove or some settled like that. And I'm 139% man. You understand? But I feel fresh. I manscape. You understand what I'm saying? Because I feel fresh. You understand what I'm saying? Every time I get me some extra change, I go and get me a Brazilian wax all up in the crack of my head and everything. Because I like to feel fresh and clean. You're not going to smell me. It's not going to happen. And I'm on the bigger side too. Right now. You understand? But I'm a work in progress, goddammit. So look, I just wanted to leave this video today, man, because I just want y'all to understand, man, it is unacceptable. And for you know, you all that I'm talking to, oh, you know who you are. You know who you are. Man, take this as constructive criticism. Do better. Get yourself in order. To you young ladies, a lot of you all like to walk around with pajamas on and bonnets on your head. And, you know, and it's come on. The bonnets while you driving Uber and Lyft? Tying scarves around your head? Come on, man. Like, okay, look, I can see if you tie a scarf around your head. But a bonnet? Come on, man. You're riding around in pajamas. You're walking around in pajamas. You look like anything, you know what I'm saying? You probably got cold in your eye. A lot of men and women don't even wash their face good. Got cold all up in the eyes. The mouth funky. All types of stuff. And the passengers can't wait to get out the car so they can leave you a 1 star and say that you stink. And a lot of you all can't understand why your ratings keep messing up if you doing good. It's because these people are secretly leaving you 1 star ratings because your hygiene is bad. People, you got to do better. This is Rideshare Real Talk telling you this. Should nobody have to tell overgrown people that they stink and you need to wash your ass? You know what I'm saying? Should nobody have to suffer through smelling you if they done paid for a ride? You understand what I'm saying? It shouldn't. And tomorrow, I'm gonna talk about these stinking ass passengers. They ain't getting they're not getting the pass. I'm gonna talk about them too. I'm gonna really talk about them tomorrow. But man, as drivers, we are out here providing a service. This is a product. When you go to the store and shop, you want the best product you can find for your money. The freshest products. You don't want to go and get no chicken if it stinks. No pork chops if it smells. You don't want no fish if it's stinking. So why in the hell would you get in the car with your stinking ass and pick up a person and drive them somewhere knowing that you funky? We got to do better. Hey, listen. This is Rideshare Real Talk. Yes, I approve this message. This message was not to offend anyone. But if you do get offended, you the son of a bitch that I'm talking about. I'm out.